Welcome back to Tied Up with the Morgans. Ty just rang the doorbell for you guys. We're out here. Kate's out here. Thea's out here. We are, it's been a beautiful day, so we've been working outside all day long, getting a whole lot of things done. Right now, Kate's gonna be working on moving the chestnuts from the cups to the cones, or containers. I'll show you what we got here. But the chestnuts are doing great. They're really growing, so we're gonna be moving them because the taproot's starting to grow. And Ty just dropped one of them, so yeah, don't pick them up. Anyways, I'll show you what we're doing. Here they are. You can see they're starting to grow really well. But what we're running into, and I kind of am behind on this, is the taproot here. Oops. You can't really see on this one, but the taproot's starting to come out of the bottom, so gonna make it a little harder. What we're thinking to do is cut the cups to get it out so we're not damaging anything. And then we'll move them into the cones, which I will show you in just a second because I have to go grab those. Okay, these are the cones. These are the trays. I got these from Greenhouse Mega Store. And each tray holds 25. And you see Ty's looking down. So these are 14 inches deep and 2.5 inches wide. It's best for starting the chestnuts or oak trees, you know, if you have acorns, whatever. They're best to start in here, but we didn't have these and I didn't really know about these at the time. So we'll have these for next year. They last a long time. But anyways, so I got, I believe 125 cones and 5 trays. So we'll put this together and that's what these are going. So they're 14 inches deep, so that taproot will have a lot of room to grow. And the trees will grow really well in these. So I'm pretty excited for these. Yeah, again, Greenhouse Mega Store, and they're called the Conetainers. So I don't know if you can tell, there's I think 5 in this one. They pull apart. But yeah, really cool. I'll put these together and you'll see what they look like. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. Except it'll be full of them. But I'm not going to fill it right now because Kate's going to be taking the cones out and putting the chestnuts in here, so there's no point in, working twice where I load it and she's to take one of these out. So, yeah, this is what we got. Imagine it being full. Yeah, pretty nice system, you know. Just watching. Kate and Ty are working on this here. So, yeah, this is 25 cones. And you see what she's doing right here. You want that chestnut to be on top. And that's ideal if you were to start them in here, which I didn't, is that you have the dirt and you just throw a chestnut right on top. I saw a guy online on a group I'm a part of for growing trees. And he has a bunch of these. He's got a whole lot of things growing. And he did a little experiment of putting the chestnut below, right? He had the chestnut just below the dirt a little bit. And then on one batch, yeah, see all the roots there? And then on the other batch, he had the chestnut sitting on top like we do. And the ones on top are growing much better, much healthier. And Ty, he's got a different method he's doing here. But yeah, so we just threw some dirt in here and Kate's just loading these up just like this. I'm going to get Thea now. And also, if anyone is interested in these, like I said, we got them from Greenhouse Mega Store. They are containers. And these specific ones, I'm sorry, I had a mosquito on me. These specific ones are the D60. You can see right there, D60 is the size. Cell, I think is what they call these. These cells are D60. 14 inches deep, 2.5 inches wide. And Kate was just commenting how she's never really seen plants grow like these. It is really interesting. Chestnuts, oak trees, any nut tree, the way they grow. Got a prisoner. Yeah, they are growing really well, as you can tell. And these things are awesome. I wish I had found these earlier. I really like these things. Got the rest of the cones in here. And I just keep filling this bin up with more chestnuts. I believe I have 94, I think is what we have, 94. But yeah, I've just been loading this up with dirt. Kate's, what she's doing is she's cutting these open. So I think we'll see here.
Like if the root go through
Yeah,
I will use this, but this one looks fine, so I just like.
So the taproot did not come out of the bottom, whereas some of them they did. So you see that taproot kind of is getting bound, which we're doing this at a little late, but we're still doing it before it's too late. And that, I think it'll recover just fine. If we waited longer, it may have hurt the growth of the tree. Maybe not though, but yeah, you can see they're really growing well. And Ty insists on putting the tubes, or the legs I should say, inside of the cones. But I definitely recommend this if anyone's interested in planting trees, especially nut trees like acorns, chestnuts, anything like that, because they develop a really long taproot. So it's really important to have that room for them. And if done right, these can spend their first year in these cones. Yeah. Kate's right. What we're going to do now is we're going to go put these buckets away that she cleaned today. And I'm going to take these two so Kate has a little more peace and can work a little easier instead of doing double the work with someone, I won't say who, but someone who's buckling himself. Look at that. Safety first. I think that might be low. Let's... Can't do that with two hands, or I'm sorry, I can't do that with one hand. Okay, there you go, bud. You ready to go? Thea, you ready? Let's go, guys. Thea's ready. We're gonna go this way. So right here I'm getting dirt into where the evaporator was. Was doing that earlier. That's a different video. And we got all these buckets and there's more over by the house. Kate cleaned them all, which I do not like doing that. She's actually done it every year. So maybe in the videos it might seem like I do all the maple syrup stuff, but Kate does a lot behind the scenes as far as cleaning, as far as filtering, all of that stuff, and I'm grateful for her for doing all that. So makes it easier so I can kind of worry about the other stuff. But me and the kids are going to take this stuff and store it for the season till next year.
This is all the work I am working right now, and that's my husband with 2 kids working even harder, not more harder, right there. Putting the bucket away.
32 buckets, I think. 2 trips. Not bad.
Thea is having the most fun. She's bossing Levi around. Levi, you want to try to stop?
Huh?
You want to try to stop walking?
Yeah, let me get up here and I'll stop and see what the princess does. I think she's only not... Oh, there it is.
There she is.
There it is.
So Levi can't stop walking. And Mr. Jake, 14 years old, have the jacket off today because it's 82 degrees. Nice day. We actually set this up for Thea so she can play in there while I'm working over here, but she lose it because she want to get into the pool and play with dirt. So Levi have to take her with him. Okay, I'm going back to work.
Alright, well, Ty and Thea and myself have been pulling this wagon around and making multiple trips to the backyard to get all the buckets, take it up front into the garage, the lids, the tubes, everything from maple syrup, and other miscellaneous things. Just cleaning up the backyard some. Ty's got his shovel. That's why he was crying. He dropped his shovel. I was wondering what happened in the wagon. He wanted out. It was his shovel. And while we've been doing that, Kate is doing some damage here. She's getting a lot done. Again, this holds 25, and there's gonna be 25 in here. So I think I have 94 total. And I think tonight we'll get about 50, or Kate will have 50 done. So it's going really well, and she's able to save a lot of the cups too. That's nice. Others she had to cut because the taproot was too long. But yeah, this is 11 in here. That'll finish that one off. So 2 trays. Yeah, I'm really happy with how they're turning out. You can see they're growing really well. I don't know how well you can see this here, but maybe this. Sorry, maybe you can see better now. A lot of tall ones. Yeah, not all of them are going too great, but they're definitely growing well. Do you need these? Okay. All right, guys. Well, it's getting late. Kate's about to finish these off, and it's actually really late compared to our normal time that we eat dinner. So we haven't eaten dinner yet. We've been busy outside, just taking advantage of no rain. But yeah, I love the chestnuts. This year I'm gonna be more prepared. I'm gonna have acorns, so I'll be growing a lot of oak trees, different kinds of oak trees, and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I really like this. Kate, what do you think of it?
I like it. I think it's really different from where I grown up, and this tree is incredible.
Yeah,
The way it grows.
it is.
I've never seen it before.
There'd be a lot more of them if it weren't for all the squirrels. These things would be growing everywhere in the woods. I mean, the walnuts do pretty well. The squirrels get to them, but we have a lot of walnuts that grow on their own, hickories. But yeah, the squirrels do a number on the squirrels, deer. They all do a number on any sort of nut. So that's one reason I like to grow these, is that the deer love them. Fun to bring the deer into the yard. They look nice. They're cool trees. The only downside is the husk that it comes in. Yeah, let me see if you can see there's leaves, really tiny leaves, but it's amazing because it's literally the same shape as the Chinese chestnut leaves, and that's what these are. But it's just cool at such a tiny scale. Those leaves are already growing. But yeah, I love doing this. Again, this is our first year doing it, but I can already tell you these are the way to go. I wish we had these at the beginning, because Kate wouldn't have to put in all this work. And if anyone is wondering why it's just Kate doing this and not me, it's because there's other stuff going on. So, 1, Kate's faster. 2, we have a lot of other stuff to do.
The kids want Levi more than.
And 3, the kids want to help more than they want. Kids want to be in the way. So again, Kate's faster. We have other stuff going on, and it's easier for me to just pull the kids around. There they are. And Ty's always working. Don't worry, that's not a maple syrup bucket. That thing was dirty already. But Ty, you want to finish it, Ty? I think that's it for today. I hope it wasn't too all over the place. Tried to make it centered on this. Tried to, be to the point. But a lot going on around here right now, especially, kids, the heat, all of it. Just busy day. So if I talk too much, I apologize. I already know I talk too much. But yeah, I hope this makes sense. If you have questions, please ask them. If you have any feedback, please give it. But I'm real excited for these trees, and this fall we should have about 94, give or take, maybe 90 chestnut trees that should be pretty tall by then. And we'll probably plant them either this fall or next spring. We'll see. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. You guys have been great. I love hearing from you. I like this community we have. It's fun. We do our best to reply to the comments. I'm a couple videos behind actually, but I will get caught up. But we do try to answer every comment because we have enough. We don't. It's not like my parents' videos where they have tons and it's hard to keep up with them all. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun, guys. So thanks so much. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comment below. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Ty, you want to say bye? Is that sweat? I don't think sweat. Want to say something? Say bye. Say see ya. Look. Thea, you want to say bye? You know she's tired when she keeps the binky in now.